I'm really getting tired of the snow. Hey guys, welcome back to 2A Wolf. What a month. So I guess I had the Omicron COVID thing, so it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. Talked about maybe going out and doing my isolation, out at the conservation areas, but didn't want to take the chance. Been talking to some other people that follow along, and they said, well, if you get all the way out there and all of a sudden you get real sick in a hurry, then you're out in the middle of nowhere. So went ahead and took that time off, and then we had a pretty heavy snowstorm, so that kind of sucked. And then seems like the weather started clearing up, and then we had another snowstorm. So it's been kind of crazy. I think people are kind of done with this snow stuff. But anyways, so where are we headed to next? Well, I say we. I'm alone. She didn't want to come out because her back is giving her some trouble. I don't blame her. Climbing in and out of the truck and setting stuff up wouldn't have been good for her back. So going solo this time. Where am I heading to? So one of the places that it's on our list is Rebels Cove Conservation Area. It is located in the north central Missouri, and it kind of shows that a river kind of snakes through it. If I remember right, it's, I don't know, 4,000 acres. A lot of hunting, fishing, that type of stuff. There's a river, it kind of snakes on through it. There's like 4 different camp spots that you can camp at. There's like a observation area for, it says Dove Fields. So there's some stuff to look at. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. And yeah, we'll see how the review is when we get done. Been traveling for a bit, and I am noticing that the snow is almost all gone. Okay, we turned on to a road called Z, as in Zulu, and it is bumpy. Got my little backup cam going so I can keep an eye on the spare tire and anything that's behind me. Kind of nice. Gravel road, but it's pretty well maintained. Okay, so we must be here. There's one spot you can probably park and camp at, but we're heading over to the boat ramp. I want to see if I can spend the night over here close to the water, and then maybe go up and look at the bird tower over the Dove Fields. Not really sure what it is. I think I know what it is. I just think it's like a 15-foot high observation deck. I think it's what it is. Don't know for sure. Spot up here, that's not where I'm going. Oh, it's got a cable across it. Don't know what that is. Kind of goes for a ways, but there was a steep section back there. Wasn't too bad. There's been a couple little things iced, but not bad at all. I did see the river over here somewhere. Looks like it still froze. I don't expect to see anybody out here, but there may be some waterfowl hunting open right now. I'm not really sure. I did see some trucks that were stopped at a farm field type of thing, They had the boxes for the dogs in the back, so maybe they're out hunting pheasants or something. So that could be going on. Might have a bridge up here. Oh, yeah, there's the river. Yep, looks froze. Shouldn't have any problems with the boat ramp. And there's the bridge. Would like to stop and get a picture of it.
Turn left.
One of the problems about following Google Maps, it says I need to make a left to get on the other side to get to the boat ramp. Guess I'm not doing that, but since I'm here, might as well check out the bridge. Wow, that's kind of a nice bridge. It's nice here. It's about 30 degrees. Really light breeze. Okay, just confirmed that I drove all the way up here, and on the maps you get from conservation area, it shows that you can cross there, but that's just a walk bridge. I have to drive all the way back out, all the way to the other side, and come in just to get on the other side of the river. Conservation area even has it showing that you can cross there. They should have put a note.
But it's on the map. It's finished on the goddamn map. You're fired. Everybody's fucking fired.
Okay, so drove all the way around. If you go in from the east, you can go to a couple of spots that I went to, which goes to that bridge. But you have to go all the way out, all the way around, and then come in from the south in order to get to the other side of that bridge. Okay, came up from road N as in Nora. I see an actual sign. It says, "Welcome to Rebels Cove." You can actually camp. So for those of you who don't know, Missouri conservation areas, you can park in the designated, oh, there's even a fire ring back there. You can camp in the designated parking lots and or adjacent to it. So that's kind of nice. There's different areas you can park. And I am kind of interested to see the layout. This is kind of a nice road. So this must be the main spot. Oh, okay, so it's got like a, you know, regular pit toilet, handicap parking spot. So yeah, regular pit toilet. Okay, it's got equipment lay down yard, probably for the guys that, farmers that lease part of the fields or lease some of the area. And okay, I think this.
You have arrived.
Okay, so this is nice and level. It's kind of a marsh spot right there. Fire ring was right there, nice and level. And yep, there's the boat ramp. So that way I can walk down to the water, or frozen water. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's go check out the other one, and maybe we'll come back to this one. All right, guess what I found. So this is the other side of the bridge. So if you come from the east, it goes down that road where I was, and you can't get across the river. you come down from the west, or up from the, I'm sorry, you come up from the south and you get on this side of the river. So anyways, man, it's quiet here. It's nice. Still kind of early, but I think I kind of want to look at that dove field. So maybe I'll go over there and check it out. Oh.
You have arrived.
Oh. Wow, this is out in the middle of like nowhere. And this is okay. The observation deck overlooks the pond, and I don't see. Obviously, you can camp here. Huh? I wonder where that road goes to. Well, this is kind of like down in a little hole. Interesting. Ramp, boat, that's a boat ramp? Yeah, I don't think it is, but if you say so. Wow, this is kind of cool back in here. This is a little hideaway. Looks like there's ample wood and stuff. Got my own fire ring, so let's get out and check it out. A little breezy, but man, this is kind of cool down in here. Okay, looking at the map, it said this is a pool 4, and so they have some different pools, but the pools are also empty for some of the ones that I came across, but it looks like there's a trail that goes off this way through the mud. Wow, this is wild. All right, got the day tent set up. You know, the wind is making it, I should face this way. So the wind is making it a little chilly. My hands are about numb. So went ahead and set the tent up real quick, and I'm gonna have lunch, take a break. But it's pretty dark in here. But anyways, being out of the wind makes all the difference in the world. And we ended up picking this insulated tent because of the cold times, and this will be perfect. Nice wind block. So I'm gonna break for lunch. Sort of cheated a bit. I grabbed a hoagie and some chips and stuff while I was uptown, and but I did get a real small snake. I did get a small steak that I will do tonight. So hopefully the wind won't be too bad, because we have that new fire ring, and I have a little grill thing I can put on top of it. So we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work that way, I'll just pan fry it and call it good. First order of business is try to get the the kitchen set up and get the tent all straightened out. Now that I had lunch, I feel a lot better. And then maybe start collecting some firewood, and maybe we'll get that pit thing set up, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, this is the observation deck for the birds. Hope you can hear me because this wind. So I've got the camera. I'm trying to block the wind from the camera, but it kind of calmed down. But anyways, this is the observation deck for bird watching, I guess. It's too bad that there's a water heater down there. But it looks like there is beaver lodges out there. I think that's what it is. Makes sense if it is. And supposedly these are two different, they call them pools. So it's like pool 4 and then pool 5, I guess. And then they have trails that kind of go around them. Grabbed a steak, threw some seasoning on it. We'll just put it on there, seared on both sides, and we'll just call it good. Okay, here we go. Just a simple steak and some beans. And I think I'll call that dinner. Okay, decided to get in the camper box, warm up my feet. Got the diesel heater going. It comes through that vent down there. So, trying to warm up a bit. Oh, in the new camera. So let me flip a switch here. So it's a new camera. So that's without any lights on outside. So I can kind of see what's going on, and then I can change the channel to the driver's side of the truck. See if I can see what's going on out there. So just in case I hear anything, I got those security cameras. I do have enough room. I can't quite sit up all the way. I got a long torso, I'm a big guy, but I got enough where I can lay back and watch some TV or something, but I don't have that stuff. So no cell signal, no service whatsoever. It's gonna be nice and quiet. The wife did say, why don't you take my laptop and you can watch a movie? I'm like, no, I'll be able to find something on the phone and goof around a little bit. I didn't bring anything to read or watch or anything. So, but it's all good. So it's nice to get out, and it's nice to get warmed up. Well, it's about 4:30 in the morning. Kept getting colder last night, the wind. So this morning, so the first thing that happened is went ahead and turned the diesel heater on again, and it stopped running, and it gave me overheat error. So I'll have to look at that when I get back. I think I may have ran out of fuel, but I'll check it out. So this morning about 10 minutes after 4, truck was shaking, so it woke me up, I think. And the wind is blowing a lot harder. The tent has 2 ground strap type anchors, and then it's got a third one that goes through the apron straight down into the ground. You know, it sounded like the wind was getting pretty rough, so I turned on the security cameras to see what was happening outside, and the side, these tents have these pop-up deals. Well, this had pushed in, so the tent was starting to collapse a little bit. I don't think it would be a good deal if all 4 sides can't collapse. 2 of them are being pulled out, so it can't. But the wind's been gusting 30, 40 miles an hour. I mean, pretty strong, but not terribly strong. The tent's still here. So got up, got dressed, and came out here to check the tie downs and that type of stuff. And there was some spots the tent was moving around quite a bit. So what a way to start the morning. So might as well get some coffee and start the day. Well, it's getting a little lighter outside. Got my eggs, bacon, and hash browns, so we'll be able to have breakfast. And so far that wind not letting up. Well, that was fun trying to get the tent. I realized there's a little bit of a timing to it. So I got stuff ready that was in all the kitchen stuff ready, and then I knew I had about a 4-minute window in between gusts. So I kind of got some stuff ready while the gust was going on. As soon as it broke, opened the door, loaded a bunch of stuff, and as soon as it started coming back, I went back inside the tent. Now, I had to do the same thing with the tent because the tent can be dangerous. Something just hit the top of the truck. I guess I better check that out. The tent can be dangerous because it'll open up like an umbrella in 30-mile-an-hour winds. That's devastating. So I was able to get it secured on the ground and back in the package thing. But the ground mat that we have, yeah, it was not having that. It's just too light. So screw that. I didn't fold it up. I folded it in half a couple of times and threw it in the back. So yeah, that wind sucks. So there's another place I'm gonna go look at and we'll check it out. A little bit of washboard. There's a huge parking spot and looks like a boat ramp. So we'll get out and kind of walk around and check it out a bit. So a little windy, not too bad. You should be able to hear me. You know, this morning with all this stuff going on, I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't do anything this morning. Sorry guys, I probably look like crap, but that's what it is when you're doing, you know, overlanding and kind of exploring stuff. Anyways, nice big lot here. This is the lower section, the south section of Rebels Cove. You come up, I think it was N as in Nora. You come up this way and then you just kind of come across the bottom. It says river access. And it's got a couple of big spots back there. And it's got river access. So let's go down and check that out. Well, I bet that water is cold. Got a neat little river. Crazy wind. I don't like the wind, did I tell you that? Anyways, safety and security, not a problem. They get an A. There's not a problem. As far as amenities, there's a lot of hiking trails here. There's some boating, there's some fishing, stuff like that, but there's nothing really for the kids unless you're an outdoors person. There's, you know, hunting and that type of thing. Finances, the same thing, you know. Anytime that you deal with this, you know, the state, they got plenty of money. Environmental impact. So I did see some trash. I've seen worse before, but there's some trash. But the one thing I did not like is seeing the water heater that was down there by that observation platform. These guys are out here all the time. It doesn't take nothing to get out of your truck and look, because that water heater looks like it's been there for a couple weeks. I know they got to get out here more than that. So when you see stuff like that, you guys need to pick it up. So you guys get a D on that. There's really no reason for it. I didn't pick up any trash this time. I was gonna do it today, but with the wind blowing, because I always bring my grabber thing. Honestly, I didn't pick up anything. I don't know. So it is what it is. Now the question comes up, would I come back? Maybe during the summer a little bit, so you can kind of play in the water, I guess. But there's really maybe some river fishing, but really there's really nothing here for me. But it was kind of neat. Now they did have a lot of sites, a lot of camping sites. They have like 9 camping spots. It's for free, so you can stay here. So anyways, I probably wouldn't come back, but this is all right for coming out if you got to come out 1 or 2 nights just to hang out for free. So okay, well, I wanted to thank you guys for following along on 2A Wolf. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Make sure you share the video too. And I'll see you next time on 2A Wolf.